If you want some more entry-level, beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs, you're in the right place. I have a nice little selection for you, so we're just going to jump right into them. So the first one I'm going to share comes to us from Wayfair. They have an opening for a B2B customer service associate. This is a full-time remote position. You can do this job anywhere within the United States, and they're going to pay you $15.60 per hour, plus a quarterly bonus of up to $2,200. So that's potentially an additional $8,800 per year in your pocket. And I can hear you right now, $15.60 an hour, that is a little on the low side, especially if you live in one of the more expensive to live areas. But this job doesn't require any experience, and they're going to train you. This is one of those stepping stone kind of jobs. It's perfect if you don't have any related work experience or you've never worked a day in your life, because you can pick up some pretty valuable skills that you can take to bigger and better opportunities in your future, because there are always jobs like this that pay more, but they do want you to have a little bit of related work experience. So that's where this kind of job comes in. So this is your typical customer service position. You'll be assisting customers over the phone. You'll take about 50 to 60 phone calls per day, helping customers with any issues or concerns they have. So you need to be reliable. You're a problem solver. You're an active listener. You can de-escalate customer concerns. You're able to multitask, and you can escalate issues when necessary. You must be at least 18 years of age, have a high school diploma, GED, or equivalent. And they tell us they prefer you have previous experience working with business customers, and that's just preferred. That's not required. Your computer needs to be hardwired to your modem. You have a private dedicated workspace. You have a working knowledge of Windows operating systems or equivalent. And you must be able to pass the candidate assessment to proceed with the interview process. And they are going to train you. Training is 100% mandatory. So if you like this very beginner-friendly work-from-home job, you can find the direct link in the description area. Just look for job number 1. Okay, so the second beginner-friendly work-from-home job I have is with Surgery Partners. They have an opening for a credentialing coordinator. So this is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and they are going to pay, I don't see it anywhere on this job description. But based on my experience looking at jobs like this, I think you can make about $23 to $26 per hour. But there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So credentialing refers to the process of receiving and validating information on the professional qualifications of an individual who applies for appointment and reappointment in accordance with credentialing policies and procedures. That means you'll review physician and allied health initial and reappointment applications for completeness and accuracy. You'll verify education, training, experience, competency, license, and certifications. You'll email applications to providers 120 days prior to credentialing due date and notify Facility Administrative Director, Regional Operations Leader, and Senior Vice President of Operations when the credentialing process has been completed. You'll also maintain, cross-check, and upkeep credentialing software databases, attend department team meetings, and provide initial and ongoing credentialing and re-credentialing database training for the facilities. They don't require you have 1 to 3 years of experience with provider-level credentialing, and they don't require you have knowledge of MD staff. They'd like you to have knowledge of clinical policies and insurance procedures. You also have knowledge of medical terminology and analyzing information. You have knowledge of Microsoft Office products as well as state, federal, and accreditation board regulations. You're able to gather and report credentialing and certification information. You're a problem solver, you're an excellent communicator, and you have skills with working with Windows-based software systems. And of course, you need to be able to maintain strict confidentiality because this job is in the healthcare industry. You can identify, analyze, and solve credentialing problems. You can handle multiple projects and reach multiple deadlines. You have excellent time management skills. You can prioritize your work. You're comfortable using Excel, and you can type 40 to 50 words per minute. So if you like this beginner-friendly credentialing coordinator job, you can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 2. Beginner-friendly work-from-home job number 3 is for a cash posting coordinator with LifeStance Health, and they are going to pay you between $19.40 and $21 per hour, and they're really not requiring a whole lot of related work experience. I'll get into that in just a minute. So in this job, you'll maintain current information on correct and lawful practices for billing payers, participate in the daily and monthly bank reconciliation, and post payments electronically and manually. You'll work on websites to pull remittance advices and download 835 files and do all other duties surrounding posting of insurance and payment postings. And they'd like you to have a high school diploma or a GED and about 1 year of medical facility or medical office billing experience. You're proficient in Microsoft Office products, and they prefer you have intermediate skills in Microsoft Excel. You're familiar with insurance companies, Medicare and Medicaid. You're also familiar with bank lockboxes and daily bank reconciliations. And they prefer you have experience with automated billing systems as well as experience with training in business office activities. And those two things are just preferred, they're not required. So if you like this job, it pays $19.40 up to $21 per hour. You can find the direct link in the description area, job number 3. Okay, so here's an interesting job. There's a company called Bonusly. They have an opening for a customer resource specialist. This is a contract position for 4 months. You'll be working 40 hours a week, and it is fully remote anywhere within the United States. And they're going to pay $50 to $65 per hour for this job. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, that seems a little high, especially for a job that really doesn't require a whole lot of related work experience. So I turned to their profile on Glassdoor. I wanted to make sure this was a legitimate company. And yes, they are. They've been around since 2013. They're based out of Boulder, Colorado, and they're kind of a small to mid-sized company. And current and former employees give this company an overall rating of 3 out of 5 stars as far as good places to work. And I read through some of the reviews from the current and former employees who rated this company, and they're kind of mixed. Some people really liked working for this place. Some people thought it was a little messed up. Management was a little too picky. But I think for the most part, people really do like working for this company. So I'm considering this to be a legitimate company, and this is a legitimate job lead. But of course, it goes without saying you have to do your own due diligence when applying for any job. But if I was looking for something, I would definitely apply for this one. So they're looking for a customer resource specialist to create content to assist customers throughout their entire customer life cycle. So what that means is you'll develop educational content, which includes videos, articles, one-pagers, webinars, and blog posts to support the entire customer lifecycle, update and manage content on the customer-facing learning management system, and develop new content and manage updates in the Help Center. You'll also design, produce, and maintain customer-facing training videos, work with marketing, product, and engineering teams to develop and deliver product communications, execute in-app messaging to support product releases, contribute to the monthly customer newsletter, and support internal education for the customer service team. And they tell us you should apply for this job if you can work in a fast-paced environment with minimal supervision, you understand how people learn, and you know how to build compelling video, text, and visual content. You have excellent presentation skills with the ability to lead positive, productive sessions virtually. You have strong project management skills. You're self-motivated, team-oriented, and you have experience using various programs and tools such as Gainsight CS and CE, Intercom, Asana, Camtasia, and Zoom. So if you want to create training materials for the customer service team and get paid $50 to $65 per hour while doing so, check out this job lead. You can find the direct link in the description area, job number 4. That brings us to our final entry-level work-from-home job, and this one is with Underdog Fantasy, and it's for an accounts payable specialist, and they are going to pay between $63,000 and $70,000 per year, plus target equity, as well as a really nice suite of benefits, including a $500 home office allowance. So that salary of $63,000 to $70,000 per year comes to $30 up to $33.65 per hour. And in this job, you're going to be doing all the accounts payable roles. You review, verify, and process invoices for payment while ensuring proper coding and approvals. You also match purchase orders to invoices and resolve discrepancies, maintain accurate vendor records, including contact details and payment terms, handle vendor inquiries and resolve payment issues, prepare and process electronic transfers, ACH payments, and check payments. You'll reconcile accounts payable transactions and assist with monthly close processes and assist in audits by providing documentation and explanations as needed. And you'll generate reports for management, including aging analysis and payment summaries. So to qualify for this job, they prefer you have a bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, business administration, or related field. They'd like you to have about 2 years of experience in accounts payable or related finance role. Now, don't let that scare you. 2 years experience in AP. I have a background in accounts payable. In my very first AP job, I had absolutely no experience in accounts payable. The company wanted a little bit of related work experience, so I think I got that job because I was able to express on my resume and cover letter how I was deeply interested in doing accounts payable. Plus, I was taking some accounting classes at the community college. I think that's how I was able to get the job. So even though they say they want you to have 2 years of experience in accounts payable or a related finance role, if you don't quite have that much experience or you don't have any experience but you are taking some classes, definitely apply for this job. So to continue, they'd like you to be familiar with accounting software such as Sage and NetSuite. You have knowledge of basic accounting principles, you have strong attention to detail and accuracy, and you're able to handle multiple tasks and prioritize effectively. So if this entry-level AP job interests you, it'll pay $63,000 to $70,000 per year. You can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 5. Alrighty, there you go. 5 entry-level, beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs, check out this video right here. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.